kidding me? This is Sideways Talk with Riff Johnson. Go get him, Mr. Riff.
I'm falling sideways under your days.
And we're live. You know what? This is funny because we thought we just recorded an entire episode or a short episode and found out it only went for 57 seconds and I must have hit. I wonder if when I just moved my mouse, I pushed and hit stop recording. I bet that's what it is. I kind of turned up the sensitivity because I have a new laptop and, well, new to me. And I'm just trying to set it up. So I bet that's what happened. So here we are again, once again with Paige Phillips in Canada, doing this online virtual thing. I know you can't see it right now, but I got this whole banner and it says Sideways Talk and it's in like a Pac-Man writing from like the 80s arcade. And I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know if people are going to be able to like see it. I don't think I want to brand it that way, but I kind of like the banner.
It's cool. I like it.
Maybe I'll keep it that way. I just had a simple font last time. I mean, I don't even know if that's supposed to be good for commercial use or if you're supposed to pay for it. Who cares, man? It's the internet. What's the worst they're going to do? I don't think they're going to tell me to take it down. I guess if I made shirts that said Sideways Talk with the Pac-Man writing, that might be a problem. I should get a Pac-Man image. Man, all these ideas I have when I don't have a time to write that down. So anyway, here we are, Sideways Talk, the video edition. It was going to be the main Man from the Van live edition, but I got to use my sister's place. I'm doing 5 today, so just 5 podcasts. Wow. It's going to be all day, an all-day thing. And I think we're going to go live at 6. Wait, is this the first Monday? No. Good. Whew. We would have to do the Patreon after hang, but we don't have to. So, yeah, so anyway, so here we are. Sideways Talk. Again, we're kicking it back into action. Hopefully to be more regular. So I got a bunch of people. It's very funny. I just started asking people that we met. We went on a, 2 full United States tours. Just met some really great people, and I just started asking them, would you want to be on a podcast, just chat? Just talk about stuff, and you know, then people can get to know who you are, and we can share, cross promote, you know, share content. So, and they was like, yeah, and I was like, oh, cool. And now I have a huge list of people. It's gonna take a while to get through.
A great list of people too. So
yeah.
The majority of everybody on there is really interesting, and
yep.
I can't wait to hear their stories.
Yeah, and honestly, like some people I just played shows with, and it's like I don't really know them. So this will, it'll be a good opportunity to find out who they are, what they do, and where you can follow them if you want to. Who knows? Yeah. Who knows? We might end up finding people that are single, ready to mingle, and they'll find their true love that somebody's just watching this podcast, and then there'll be a Sideways Talk marriage one day. It's like being on Ellen or at a Billy Joel concert.
Yeah.
Probably not, but how funny. I'm wearing this today. My friend Amanda Rowe is going to be on one of them, and I just figure I'm less intimidating wearing a Princess Jasmine shirt. I don't even know. She's from Mass. She's tough, so she probably doesn't care. But anyway, so here we are. First guest. So the first guest of I don't even know if we should do this by season. It'd be kind of funny. This is season 2. I don't think so. I'm just going to call it. This is technically episode 12, I'm pretty sure. We said that in the last time when we thought it was recording. I'm checking. All right, 3 minutes and 48 seconds. We're still rolling. I'll keep an eye on that. Oh, my gosh. I got to think to do that. Now that I know it's a tiny writing right down there, but we're not live. It's actually really cool. So the way I'm doing this, if anybody wants to do their own podcast, we're using Google Meet. And literally Paige is in Canada, and she's on her phone. And she's using headphones with a little mic thing, which is very helpful. That part's important. And I'm using an OBS software, OBS, and it's a free software. It's like having your own broadcast studio that you can gather your, like in this case, I'm just capturing the screen where she's technically over there. It's so backwards. It's so you can read things. Like this should say Pepsi Cherry. Thank you, Pepsi Cherry.
It does.
Instead of it being backwards, so that's why. But everything feels like I'm backwards. It's so weird. So she's on the side of my screen, and I took the screen capture, and then put her over here. It's backwards, and that's the capture. And some reason, I don't know if it did it before, but OBS is actually grabbing the audio too. So it's the screen and the audio, which is great. I'm not sure how that's working, but we'll accept it. So that's good. I thought I was going to have to get a driver or something. So that works. So I'm taking the audio visual of Paige, taking it from a Google Meet, putting it into this software. And from here, I can mess with her audio and my audio. You can't mess with it a ton. It would be nice to have my mixer and all this stuff set up, but that's not how I have it. So literally, I could do this in my van. And we actually, this is technically our third one. The first one, the audio output was not MP3. It was like MKV, and I couldn't find a free software to actually take that whole video and turn it to MP4. So it's ridiculous. So this is like technically the third attempt at this. This is the one that's gonna work, and then we'll probably just put it on first, because we're gonna do about half an hour ish. To that should be enough time for Paige to ramble on about what she does, as she does. Just kidding. So Paige has been very helpful to me. She's been my management. She kind of just jumped right in and started learning on the fly, which is amazing. Which is a thing that not many people can do or wouldn't do. You know, because they'd just be intimidated. Which I think you might have been at first, but it must have got easier.
Yeah, intimidation for sure. At first, I'm just like, oh, I don't really know anything about this. I love music. I love talking to people, and honestly, those two ingredients led me to, we'll give it a try. And it's been wonderful. The amount that I've learned and continue to learn every single day, doing what I do for you, booking and communicating with people, and even just doing stuff like this. It's just a never-ending learning experience. I love it.
Yeah, and it is for me too. I'm always looking at YouTube tutorials. I'm like, I'll just be sitting here, like, I wonder if I could do this, and I'll go look for a way to do it. Typically,
Yeah.
That's my life. That's my life these days. I wonder if I can. It is kind of funny. Recording in the studio now, it's like I hadn't done it in so long, and we're doing it a little different way. So I've got a new album I'm working on. I've got One Long Summer's all done. Another song's just about done. And I got 5 or 6 that are almost done, and so it's the biggest majority of it is done. I'm just trying to get it finished, and the last one was 2017. So that's far too long for an album, or at least the songs. And I don't know moving forward if it'll just be singles, one at a time, and it'll just keep building up until there's enough for an album. Like, okay, we'll do an album.
Yeah.
It's possible, but I'm gonna try to do this full length album, 10 or 12 songs. The last one had 10, but I have a lot. I have a lot of them in here, and then a lot from in there. So yeah, it could be a lot of stuff. So I don't know. I'm pretty excited about it.
I'm excited too, just to have another CD on the merch table, and
Yeah.
be able to show people what you can do. And we're all improving every day. We work on our passions. We're improving at it. So for you to come out with a brand new album, I think is really exciting. I know it is for me. I think a lot of your fans will love it too.
I hope so. I'm mixing some of my own beats on it. I always think that sounds so
That's
funny,
great.
but I'm trying to learn how to do some of that stuff. That's taking a learning curve. I think I'm getting it down. But it's pretty fun. I'm pretty excited. Jared Smith's helping me again. So Jared's done a lot of extensive research on and recording his own band as friends. Him and Sierra are awesome. Sierra's in my my last album for All We Need to Know. So he actually recorded the album with me, mixed it, did all that stuff. And then Sierra sang on that song. I have another song I'd like to do with her. I don't know if we'll have time to do it on this album, but it would be cool. I've taken a little bit of time to look at it. It's a good song. So I don't know. We'll see.
And she's fantastic. Oh my goodness. I'm convinced that she doesn't have to breathe. Obviously
She
she's
doesn't.
breathing, and she's being she's been doing it for a long time, but trying to
Oh, we froze. Hold on, folks. Paige is frozen. Will it come out of it? We don't know. This is kind of funny, though. Oh, you're back?
There we go. Yes.
Ah, I'm leaving it. What happened? That was hilarious. You're not going to like it. Was not very flattering, but it was funny.
Oh,
Because I just kept talking. We're leaving it. Sorry. No post edit.
oh, good.
I'm trying to tell people that I don't really want to post edit. It just takes time, and it's real life. So that's the thing about I think about like reality TV or whatever you want to call it. It's just that it just happens. Like things get interrupted. But it was just kind of funny. You were just like, I don't even know.
Oh.
I can't even get. But
Oh, good.
But it was funny because you were frozen and I just kept talking. I was like, oh, and what happened? Do you know what happened? Did you have a thing?
I have no idea.
Oh.
No, everything is the same, and I don't know.
Did it freeze on your end?
Yeah, your little icon came up, your picture, so I knew it wasn't connected. Very odd.
I don't know. I'm not touching anything. Does it still say? Yep, still recording. 10 minutes. Oh,
Perfect.
that's so handy. Now I know where the timing is. I started using this software a while ago just because I wanted to broadcast like an at-home charity event. And it's great when you have good internet. And I don't know how good the internet is here. I didn't even do a speed test. But I think it's okay. I actually think they have Starlink. I think they have Elon Musk's thing.
Oh wow.
I think, which is way faster, I think, than the local. When I used to live in this area, there's a local telephone company. We won't name names, but it was terrible. It's awful. It was the most awful thing ever. And I was so glad to get out of here just for that very reason. But and now we're back here again. Well, for today.
Yeah.
And the studio's in the same area, so it's cool. Jared and Sierra have been awesome. I've been actually crashing there. We have the awesome. I mean, seriously, like that air mattress, and Paige can attest to this. We have traveled the country with this air mattress. We even had two of them. So comfortable. It's King Coil. I would like to do a sponsored thing. We do not get paid by King Coil, but King Coil brand air mattress. It's like a queen air mattress, and it sits like, I don't know, a couple feet high. It's just so comfortable. It's self-inflatable, self-deflatable. 2 minutes, either way. Blow it up, roll it up.
I loved it. Honestly, some of more comfortable, sorry, than some of the hotels that we stayed at.
Yep.
I would just, I almost considered pushing the mattress up against the wall so we could blow up the air mattress.
Hilarious. Well, it's funny because that makes it so much easier, especially when we come around the country and we stay with friends.
Yeah.
They might not have a guest bedroom, but they have a room that has floor space. We did that, man. My cousin's place right there in Denver, Colorado was perfect, right in the office. And
Yeah.
actually, no, that was their air mattress, and it was pretty comparable, wasn't it? Theirs?
Oh yes, it was theirs. Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, they I think it's about the same as what we
it
were
was
traveling.
very, very close. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a little different setup. I don't think it had the coils, but it was very close. But that was comfortable. Thank you, Nicolette and Johnny.
Yes, thank you.
Very cool.
That was fun.
Denver was cool. I had two great burgers 2 days in a row. Steve Greaves is gonna see this and be like, dude, you gotta eat salad. You gotta.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. But anyway, so Denver's cool. So before we get too far, I think now that we've done this is the third time I'm forgetting things. So the way these are gonna go is we're gonna meet somebody interesting. They can tell a bit about themselves, what their background is, what they're doing currently, and that kind of stuff. And they can promote themselves. I guess Paige isn't really going to promote herself, but she promotes me, so thank you for that.
Yeah.
Paige Phillips in Canada currently. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, and what you're doing now.
So born and raised in Canada, Alberta, so more so to the west. I grew up on a ranch, youngest of five. I worked in the financial field for quite a few years. I was actually doing the math a little bit ago, and it's been almost 12 years that I was in the financial field. So everything from a teller to a financial advisor to a bank auditor. Decided after that I wanted to, be my own boss and do my own thing. So I became a virtual assistant. That way I can have clients from anywhere in the world. And you know, through that, clients had expressed the need for social media management. So that's kind of how I met you. And you had asked me to help you on your fan page or the group on Facebook, Riff Addicts. And then from there, you know, rolled into to management and booking, and take a lot of what I've learned from just people interacting with people and organizing administrative things, and put it towards your business, to, you know, to keep you busy and booked, and make sure that I'm communicating with their network and keeping the ball rolling. So it's fun. I love it. Like I said before, I learn something new every day, and that's kind of the goal, right? Is just to keep learning and growing and set goals and hopefully reach them.
Yeah, definitely. And learning's never ending.
Yeah.
Always. And at this point, it's like, man, the booking part just takes up so much time. There's so much communicating.
Yeah.
And a lot of areas in this country we're finding have booking agencies and different things. So, I mean, we're open at this point to working with different agencies to make that part a little bit easier. Because honestly, even if Paige didn't do the actual booking at all, she'd still be crazy busy with everything else. There's just so many things that we can be busy doing. And we're always learning how to promote, like, kind of advertising online and social media and these different things, and it's just crazy. There's just so much to do, which is awesome. There's no real blueprint. Some people seem to think they have a way to do it, but pretty much it's getting eyeballs on you and having something that people want. Hopefully the music that I'm making, people like. They seem to like the last album, which now 2017 is a while ago. So this new one's got a bunch of stuff and things that are near and dear to my heart. So I'm pretty excited about it. Putting it out there. Hopefully we get that done. I'm hoping for like an October release before we leave the state again to get the actual physical album finished. So that'll be awesome. Where are we at right now? I'm just checking. 17 minutes. So it's still moving. It's so funny.
Perfect.
Literally the third time. I feel so bad. I literally go, Paige, I guess we'll catch you another time. She's like, do you want to just do it again?
Yeah. Just hit
like,
play
yeah.
right now. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll hit record this time. Maybe that was what I did last time. I hit play. All right. So yeah. Well, this is a good thing. I'm actually figuring out things that I want to change, and I'll change them after today. But it's too foolish to get into on here. But it's cool. I got 4 other guests coming on today. We're gonna go live at 6 for Monday Night Raw. Here, I guess. I don't know.
And that's always a blast for, you know, because you go live every show, but the Monday nights is really an opportunity for you to connect with the viewers, you know, one-on-one, not have to worry about a venue full of people or a venue, you know, a promoter watching what you're doing online. You're connecting, you know, face to face.
Yeah.
I know everybody loves it. It's something that people look forward to.
Yeah, I'd like to do it more than once a week, but I don't know. It's fun to pop on sometimes, just randomly. But yeah, it's just a lot. It's sometimes it ends up being more talking than singing, which is whatever. It's my show. You can leave if you want. You know? But I don't know. Some people put like bored emojis, like, okay, sing something already. Like, okay, sorry, ma'am. Sorry, Mama Phillips. No, I was kidding. That's Paige's mom's real name, Mama Phillips.
Mama Phillips.
I haven't seen her on there lately. I'm just saying.
Loves it.
I can't tell anyway. I have noticed an increase of viewers almost every live, which is really great.
Yeah.
Who knows? We just keep doing it, I guess. Facebook always comes up and says, you have, what am I at now? Like 272 days of increased reach or whatever. Maybe that's true. Yeah. I wish there were more. Maybe there is. Maybe someone can help. That's the other thing too. If anybody has any suggestions on stuff like this and podcasting and to help make things easier or promoting, or if you know and a booking agency, whatever. I mean, literally, we're up for traveling the entire United States. Not opposed to international travel at some point once I have a passport. I'm terrible at that. I could have
Yeah.
got that many times. I should just do it.
Just do it.
But I haven't had a chance to travel yet outside of the country. Um, um,
We almost did by accident though.
Yeah.
Going to Niagara Falls, we almost went to Canada.
Yeah, we're almost the wrong way.
I said, "Don't turn that way."
Yeah, well, the GPS, I don't know. It just assumed I wanted to go to the better viewing spot. So yeah, we literally almost went over the bridge. That would have been funny. Emily and Paul want us to go to Mexico with them. Down to what is that place called? Rockaway Beach. I don't know what it's called. It's where the folks from Arizona go to vacation. But they say they say it's so nice. Oh, we're glitching again. Hold on. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. It could be the internet on this side too. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna probably. Oh, we've only been about 20 minutes. We can handle a few more minutes. I'm sure people ask you this all the time, and I think we said it on the the last one, but not this one. So Paige has technically been to probably more places in the United States than 95% of Americans. I think this last trip, it was like 33 states, something like that. That's a lot. That's a lot in about 5.5 months' time. In all, I've been to all but 4 states, including, Alaska and Hawaii, which I hope to go to both. What's the other one? Oklahoma and North Dakota or something. I can't remember. Something like that. Some little places like that. But I'd love to go to Oklahoma. Where is like some of or one of your favorite places or places that stick out in your mind from the trip that you liked a lot?
Honestly, it's so hard to pick even just a few. There's so many fantastic things across the United States.
Yeah.
New York City, amazing. New Orleans, definitely the top. And then in the state of Texas, Arizona, specifically San Francisco in California, all just wonderful places to see. If you haven't taken the time to go travel to these places, you should. It's wonderful. And obviously all the people along the way. We met wonderful people from coast to coast and so generous and kind and welcoming. So as somebody not from the US, it's, I appreciate it, to me feel at home in a country that's not mine yet. But, and then obviously we saw Disney and the Grand Canyon, Red Rocks in Denver. So it's just great. I honestly, I should have been journaling the entire time and taking notes about these things. I think back on it, I'm like, oh yeah, I did see that. That was pretty fantastic. And it could have just been like an afternoon in Philly, which was so much fun.
It becomes a blur, like literally. I did the riff and review thing that first trip around, which was really cool. It's just so time consuming. And it would be fun to do that stuff. And really could do as we're in the middle of a podcast, I think of something brilliant, or I think is brilliant. Could do a little segment, and it could just be piece by piece, like an afternoon affiliate, like a travel, like a just random things you could hashtag at something, even riff and review, whatever, mobile, and literally just some of the clips from Philly, and just put them all into one thing and just post it. And it doesn't have to be on a certain thing or a certain show, but it could just be something you do just for content. And then if you had that hashtag, you could just search that hashtag and just see all of them. It'd be kind of cool.
That would be very
There you
cool.
go, Paige. Write that shit down.
Just write it down.
I just thought of that. But that's a good idea. I had a video editor on my phone. I kind of liked it. It's not perfect, but now I have a new laptop, so maybe that'll just be a lot faster. That was the discouraging part, was that things took longer. You know how that is when tech doesn't work perfectly.
It's me restarting my computer 5 times a day lately.
Luckily, my brother-in-law here is a guru at finding deals online. Literally found me this MacBook Pro like for really cheap, and it's a high performance machine. So he's working on your next laptop. He's very very kind. My sister and brother-in-law.
Yes.
So I got to make sure to come back and see them because they're cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, they're fantastic. I appreciate their help so
Mm-hmm.
much with everything they've done.
Definitely. I'm just sitting here drinking water out of a gallon like a savage.
I know my water's too far away, so
Good.
I can't reach it.
You don't need it. You probably do need it. But that's all right. We're gonna wrap this up in a minute. So yeah, I'm just trying to remember from the 3 different times we tried this what we said and what we didn't say. I kind of forgot. I didn't forget, but yeah, Red Rocks. So being at Red Rocks in Denver. So Red Rocks, U2, like 1982. Was that when that concert was? That they had 82, 83, 84, somewhere in there, where they did a full length concerts at Red Rocks, and my buddy Greg loves that. He'll send me clips of that all the time, and like we've just seen the whole thing. The whole thing's on YouTube. It's incredible. I was just watching it this morning actually, and that amphitheater there, just seeing that in person. And we went, and there was a graduation going on. It was kind of silly. We just crashed. We crashed a graduation just to see the venue, and to think about playing there is so exciting. It was in that Jelly Roll documentary too, that new one that just come out. And for him to play that show, that documentary went from that show to him selling out Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. That's nuts. This is crazy. It's pretty incredible, and I think the pandemic helped that. Like he said, he did that Save Me video. Like he said, we shot that and recorded it, did it all in one day. I'm like, oh my god! And but I remember that coming out and just going like wildfire. It's not my thing. I don't sing it. Sorry guys, don't request that one. I'm not going to sing it. But
I don't think anybody has yet, which is kind of surprising.
Has asked me?
Requested that song.
I've had a ton of people ask.
Oh, have you?
You might not have been there, Paige. Sorry. But I've had a lot of people ask online too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, nope. Sorry, Shannon Bowman, not playing it still.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's good. It's a good song, and people relate to it, I think. Just an interesting guy, and I think he's cool. But yeah, to see him like play that Red Rocks amphitheater, I'm like, holy cow. But it's incredible how like one song, and he's got more than one song, but that one big song just kind of went crazy, and people were sharing it, and that's the amazing thing, and that's the thing that's different about the music industry, which I'm sure on this podcast we'll have a lot of stuff about. That is just you don't need multi-billion-dollar companies to push your stuff anymore. You need people, you need fans. So fans, one fan that'll share it to 20 people might get 5 people to become fans, and they'll share it to 20 people, and so on and so on. Like we have all those screens until it's just it's just you have like an army of people. So right now we have the fan page is what, like 15,000 or something, which I'm sure not everybody is connected to that, or not everybody is a ravenous fan, but it's interesting to see the numbers of things go up, the minutes watched go higher. So we're just gonna keep pushing that stuff. Facebook's kind of my jam, so I'm live there at all the shows. Oh yeah, let me bring up the second screen just because I have it. Bam! Paige Phillips booking. So this is Paige. Oh, this is Paige. You can't see that yet, but it's at the finished product. We'll have it. Riff Johnson booking at riffjohnsonmusic.com. So this is the screen that I would have most people just have their info, their website, and but in this case, Paige works with me. So thank you, Paige, for being so kind. You do a very fine job, and I think what I tell people, and I don't know if I said it this time, but is just taking the opportunity to even try it, to jump in. Honestly, that's the best way to do it. When I was running a trash company, it's like just jump right in to start doing it. Or being a musician. When I didn't have my job anymore in 2009, so 2010 came, and I was like, let's try this music thing. So now it's been like 13 years, and it takes time. It takes time to learn, to fail, succeed, all that stuff. If you just wanted everything you ever did, you would never understand the joy of doing something cool. True story.
Brilliant.
Oh, it's digital again. Wait. I want to see how that comes out afterwards. I'm gonna watch that at the end of this. You said brilliance, but it was like It was like Cher in that song. Do you
Yeah.
believe in life after love? That's what it was like. It's like brilliance.
Oh, hilarious.
I hope that's not on this end. I don't know. I'll check my internet connection here, and I think it's pretty fast. Oh, you know what? Let's do it together because I can do it on the phone. Am I on? Yep. All right. Maybe I'll take it off my phone. How fast is my internet? Let's go. Come on, baby. Oh, it's pretty fast. Download speeds of 75 megabits, 80, 87. Oh, and an upload of 12 point something. That's good. That's plenty fast. So it's your fault. No, I don't know.
It could be me.
It could be.
It could
me.
be all my fault.
It could be all my fault. Should I have my camera? Oh, vertical, likely. I'm already talking to one of the guests. Sorry, that was very rude of me to text somebody.
Fine, I'm used to it.
You're lucky I just did this whole time. Paige's like, well, I grew up in Canada. It's up above Montana. And I'm like, yep, okay, sure. And you'll be like, and I hate you, Riff Johnson. I'm like, yep, that's good.
Yeah,
Yep.
wonderful.
I'm going to sabotage your company. That's nice. what a dick. Anyway, so that's it. So very cool. So Paige will be back down in October. We'll be hitting the road. I didn't actually explain that. We literally, last round was like from here. I did explain it, but not in this one. Like literally here to Tennessee, to Alabama, to Florida, over to New Orleans, Louisiana, to Texas, to Phoenix, Arizona, over to, and many places in between. Over to Las Vegas, over to California.
Vegas,
Southern California, Northern California, up to Seattle, Washington, down through to Denver, Colorado, to Salt Lake City, Utah, over to like Indianapolis, up to Cleveland, Ohio. We went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is amazing. And then
so cool.
like back to New York, to like Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, back to Maine. It was wild. 5.5 months. So we're gonna do some of that again. I'm not sure. We're not really sure. We're gonna go to Florida. That's the plan. We're heading to Florida this fall. Into winter. I'm just saying, I don't love, I wouldn't want to live in Florida, but when it comes to like December and January, it's tough to be anywhere, honestly, along the bottom there. Arizona's great too. But yeah, so it's a lot of fun, and we get a lot of gigs, and it'll be cool. And Mickey Mouse is there, so you might want to see him again. There's still a couple parks.
I love that dude.
I love that dude. Princess Jasmine, she's down there. Yeah, so that'll be good. Cool. I guess that's it. I'm going to get on with the other guys here and figure that out. So thank you, Paige, for working so diligently and booking like a mad person.
Well, thank you. It's been fun, and let's keep going. Let's make it bigger.
That's a good goal. All right. So this should be a lot of fun. If anybody's want to jump on a podcast with me, let me know, and we'll see if we can get you on there. Cool. Peace. See ya.
See you.
I'm falling sideways.